Good evening, everybody. Rose Thorne here. Today I'm reacting to Foodie Beauty's live stream called BBJ Blood Test Results. So Chantal did another live stream where she got some sushi at a restaurant. Not really going to cover that one. There's really nothing to talk about. But the live stream that she just posted called BBJ Blood Test Results, she talks about the test results and the visit that BBJ had with the vet and what was going on with BBJ, and I thought that was react worthy. So let me just go ahead and bring up Miss Chantal. One second. And there she is. So there is Chantal, and she's going to tell us what's going on with BBJ. Now, we're not going to do the entire live stream. I'm starting at the point where she starts talking about BBJ. Before we get deep into that, though, let's go to the comments because you guys know I love the comments from people. Panda Punch says, Chantal says she's losing weight and weighs 338 pounds. Her bathtub determines that is a lie. Yeah, I can almost guarantee Chantal does not weigh anywhere close to 338 pounds. There's no possible way. And this is not me picking on her for being a woman of a bigger size. This is just fact. And to back up that fact, let me just throw some stuff at you guys. She was in the 300s when she was with BB, her ex BB. She was in the 300s then. And it's been about, what, 2 years since then? Chantal, for a adult female, should be consuming about, I don't know, 1,800 to 2,000 calories max per day. That's if she's fairly active. She consumes 2, sometimes 3 and 4 times that per day. So if your normal intake should be about 2,000 calories a day, and you're consuming about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000 calories a day, you are way, way over consuming calories. And what does your body do when you consume too many calories and you don't burn them off? It stores them. So we've seen her binges. We've seen her eat literally for hours on end. We've seen the endless Starbucks drinks, the fast food visits. Sometimes she'll sit there and eat, and while she's eating, she's planning on eating again. She's not 338 pounds. I would say, if I had to give a rough estimate, about 500 pounds or over 500 pounds. If she were 338 pounds, she would get on a scale, she would point her camera down at the scale number, flip us all the bird and go, see, haters, see, I'm telling the truth. But when's the last time she's gotten on the scale and shown us the number? Anytime that Chantal gets on a scale, she does it from far away where we can't see her feet on the scale. I mean, it looks very suspicious. I can tell she's gained a lot of weight just by looking at the shape of her face and the fact that you can't see her ears anymore, and her lower chin covers up her neck area, and her, when she does the arm wiggle, the arm fat is much more filled in. These are all signs that she's put on a tremendous amount of weight. So 338 pounds, no ma'am. No, you're not 338 pounds. You're about 500 or over, Chantal. You may tell yourself the lie that you're 338 pounds to distract yourself from the truth, but the truth is the truth. You are about 500 pounds or over. That's a fact. If you're 500 pounds, just come out and say, I'm 500 pounds. What's anybody going to do about it? Stop lying to people. We know the truth over here. We can see that you've gained a lot of weight. It's time to come clean. Blah, blah, blah says, can't wait for Dee Dee to come back and we get to witness the unhinged beast come out of the buffalo once again. Everyone knows Chantal never learns her lesson. She still has 6 more times to go back before she can't use that excuse for her desperation and misery anymore. Yeah, you know what makes me ill? The fact that she's actually using DV stats as a reason to go back. Oh, the average is about 6 or 7 times before you finally stay away. Well, you've left and come back probably more than 3 or 4 times. So you're giving yourself room to keep going back. You're going to use that as an excuse to go back to Natter or try to. How about not using stats for DV as a reason to go back and then just stay away from him? He doesn't want you, Chantal. He doesn't want to be in your company. He's made it very clear he doesn't like you. He's not into you, but you just don't want to hear it. You want what you want. but trying to force your way into somebody's life doesn't mean that if you keep forcing yourself that one day they're going to break down and let it happen. Another one says she just drives around waiting for him to give her the okay to come over. She has been since she met him. Right. She's just driving around aimlessly, waiting for that phone call that may or may not come. I hope she never gets it. I hope she never gets it. She doesn't need to spend time around Natter. Natter does not need to spend time around Chantal. They just need to be away from each other right now. Let's see. Adipose Rex says, for cats, like for humans, overweight requires a diet, not exercise. Well, a little bit of both, you know. You need, like, cut down on the calories, and activity helps to lose the weight. So it's true for both. Let's see. Salva says, I'm so looking forward to when Dee Dee Megadoodoo returns to you, drive you wild like a spinning top. Oh, it's coming. Dee Dee's supposed to be on her way back in a day or two. It's rage incoming. We know that. Kuda Koshi says, but you're not a good pet owner. You told us for months you were going to take the cat to the vet, and you waited until your relationship drama died down to do it. You put your cat's needs on the back burner for Natter. Chantal, seriously, for the sake of your mentality, hold yourself accountable. Yes, she did. Because Natter is not a animal lover, suddenly she didn't love her pets. And she started neglecting them in all kinds of ways, leaving them alone for days at a time, not caring about them at all. And for anybody who does not want to get triggered by some of the things being said in this video, I will let you know ahead of time that Chantal reveals that when she took BBJ to the vet, that BBJ's claws were so long they were curling up under into the pads of her feet. And that is serious. When a cat's claws are so long that they curl up into the pads of their feet, this is not a laughing matter, because that could lead to infection, and it can lead to the cat's ability to not walk anymore. I mean, can you imagine? Just imagine your own feet. Can you imagine if your toenails curled up underneath your feet and the nails started going into the soft pads of your feet? That's what it's like for a cat. And something that I'm wondering, we've seen Sam, her other cat. You guys remember some of the many times that Sam will be sitting on top of Chantal's counter, and he'll sit there and he'll take one of his paws and almost do like a guitar strumming motion with his paw against the cabinets. I'm wondering if there's something wrong with his feet, that he should get his feet looked at. I mean, because the whole strumming the nails against the cabinet thing, that's not normal. So if BBJ has got problems with her feet, does Sam got problems with his feet too? I would love to see a vet take a look at Sam as well. Let's see. Fupa Queen says, can't take her eyes off of herself even long enough to talk about BBJ. Well, she's in love with herself. She's in love with herself, and then she's in love with Natter. C317 says, I hate when she waxes poetic about food as if she is all discriminating about what she eats. By the way, Chantal, food can be home cooked and unhealthy, especially considering the enormous portions you eat. You will never lose weight without changing this mindset and use some self-control. Yeah, food at home or fast food, it's not just about the nutritional content, it's about the portions. And she has monstrous portions. I mean, the live stream that I reacted to before this one, Miss Mama was up at early hours of the morning and she ate 3 or 4 slices of cold pizza and a absolutely enormous can of soda right before she went to bed. So tell me again how you're going to lose weight doing that, Chantal. The answer, you're not going to. Spider Rico says, if you had cleaning OCD, You wouldn't have 50 plus boxes sitting everywhere in old fast food cups on the desk. Starbucks is getting old. Head to DQ next and get a twisty misty. Huh? So she's saying that she's got cleaning OCD? Really now? Well, her place is filthy. She must have a very unique case of OCD. She's got box mountain upstairs and now downstairs as well. We saw the state of her bedroom in the last react that I showed you guys. I mean, as I said, if your room is so filthy, you literally have to step over and almost climb over things to get to another area in your room. It is time to clean. And if you're not going to clean for yourself, at least clean so that the pets in your house have a clean area to run around in. They don't even have that. Let's see. This comment I don't understand. Lynn N says, Chantal, you are a good fur baby lover. You are looking great. Keep well. Excuse me? She is what? What do you mean she's a good fur baby lover? What are you talking about? You know, I'll give you a benefit of a doubt, Lynn. Maybe you're brand new to Chantal. Maybe you've not stuck around for a long time to see how she treats those cats. I'll give you a benefit of a doubt because I don't know you. But I'm someone I've been watching Chantal for years. She is not a good cat mama. She's just not. She's not. Maybe you weren't around long enough to know that not too long ago, the cat litter box did not get changed for 3 months. 3 months, madam. 3. 3. Can you just imagine, as a cat mama, not changing the cat's litter box for 3 months? Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unhealthy, unhygienic, the toxic fumes of ammonia making the cat sick. Yeah, she's not a good cat mama. Her cats have been ill for the longest, and just to be spiteful, she did not take the cats to the vet just because everybody was telling her to. That's how evil of a person she is. Just to be a bee, she's going to punish her own pets. She's going to neglect her own pets. If Natter's in the picture, she doesn't care about him. She cares about spending time with Natter. Let's see. Mike Reed says she does realize that when she lies, her eyes dart around and she never looks at the chat. You're lying about BBJ. So I looked through part of the video and Chantal's talking about BBJ saying, oh, there's nothing wrong with her. I want to put this out there to everybody. Just something to think about. If there's anything seriously wrong with BBJ, I seriously doubt Chantal is going to reveal that in a live stream. I seriously doubt that because she knows the moment that she does, she's going to get roasted. People are going to be up in arms. People might leave her channel because of the revealed neglect and the results of that. If there's something, God forbid, something seriously wrong with BBJ, she's never going to tell us. She's going to paint this picture of, oh, there was a little bit wrong, but it's not bad. Listen, let's go by with what we know. We know that when Chantal took BBJ to the vet had to shave the backside of BBJ. As a cat mama, the only thing that makes sense to me as to why the vet had to shave her backside was because her backside was matted. Mats are caused by neglect. It's frequent for a cat to get mats here and there if they're a long-haired cat, but usually if you're very careful, you can get those out by very light brushing or trying to work them out. But apparently the mats were so bad that the vet had to shave them off. And on top of the mats, now we're finding out that BBJ, her nails were growing into the pads of her feet. That's straight neglectful. This poor animal. Mats on the back of her legs, nails growing into her pads. So Lynn, once again, how is she a good cat mama? I've got 2 of my own. They've never had those problems. Not once, not ever. They're active. They've got plenty of scratching posts. Never, ever. Never, ever would that happen with my babies. Not once, not ever. But she's not a good cat mama. She's not a good cat mama. And also, you guys recall, the vet was talking to her about possible dental work. That means BBJ might have problems with her teeth. So that cat was suffering. That cat was suffering. Chantal couldn't be bothered. She's not a good cat mama. She's neglectful. And she won't even do the right thing. The one right simple thing. And give the cats to somebody who will do right by them. If she wants to go spend time around Natter, let her do it. But at least do one good thing and give the cats to somebody else who will take care of them. I'm sure there are lots of people that would do it. They would take the cats, no questions asked, and give them a good life. But she's determined to make them suffer when it's so unnecessary. Ugh! Horrible. Phil Chivon says, newsflash, if your cat is too fat, it's your fault. Yes, it is. We've all seen Chantal with those cats throwing treats at them constantly. Treats, treats, treats. Oh, here's some treats. Here's some treats. Treats are supposed to be given every once in a while, not like several times a day. She treats her cats like she treats herself. You know, she looks at food as love, and she thinks, oh, if I just throw some treats at them, I don't have to love on them. I don't have to take care of them. That excuses my lack of care. No, treats are treats, and getting an animal overweight, getting them obese is not good for their health. If you're not healthy being overweight, Chantal, guess what? It's not healthy for your pets either. And let's see, more people saying stuff about Natter. Evie Mag says, how are you going to sit there and say you're a good pet owner when her toenails were growing into her paws? Explain that. Every month that you neglected her was another month that she had to walk around in pain, and you did it just to show her to the haters. How sick is that? It's very sick. It's very sick. Punishing her own cats for what? Because all of us in the audience, all of us that are reacting to her, were saying, please take the cats to the vet, and criticizing her for such. She could have done the right thing and taken the cat to the vet, and we would have all shut up about it. But look how long she waited. I can't imagine the pain that cat was in, walking around with paws that the nails were curled up into her pads. Like I said, if you're a person, can you just imagine your toenails growing up and underneath your feet and into your skin? That's what it's like for a cat. And she allowed that. All the time that she was around those cats, and she didn't notice. She didn't care. Maddening. Let's see. Miss Anthropope says, you said last night that you don't give a crap if you lose your channel. You do give a crap about anything, it seems, including your VIBs. Do you even understand that why you have piles of money? Good luck with your minimum wage job. Yeah, YouTubers are entire income. She has no backup plan. If she loses her channel, everything's going to come crumbling down. I've already said that. You know, she tries to come off like a big tough girl. Oh, I don't care. I don't care if I lose my channel, but trust me, she does care. She would care if it actually did happen. So that's it for the comments. So let's get into this react video. We're starting a little bit further in. We're getting to the part about BBJ. Hope you guys enjoy, and leave a comment and subscribe if you like the video.
BBJ. Let me just. Oh, by the way, here's my tattoo update.
Nobody cares about that. We want to hear about BBJ. Stop deflecting.
Looking pretty good. Hi, Cleverball. She was bubbly, yes. I love it. So let me pour this in my new mug. At least I'm using my new mug. Yeah, Matt. Same here. Oh, Bam! I love Bam! Looking back to very important news. Bam, ready, set, ready! Hi. Abby. So the vet called. I always get such nice vets for BBJ. And said, basically, like she had geriatric blood work the last time I was there.
Why is she shaming the cat for being old? BBJ is an older cat. What is this geriatric blood work? It's just blood work. She's an older cat, but blood work is blood work. There's no difference between a younger cat getting blood work and an older cat. It's still blood work. Geriatric blood work. Stop that.
And so she was like really surprised for like her age how good her blood work was. Like she would
remember what I said, y'all. If anything serious came back, we're never gonna know about it. Chantal will never ever tell us. She'll lie straight to our faces. Oh, she was surprised by all the blood work being so good. If there's anything serious, we'll never know. We'll never know. If something serious is going on with BBJ, I hate to say it, but we'll never know. Chantal is that type that she will hide anything serious, and if BBJ ever passed away, she would turn around and do the fake alligator tears and use that for profit. She doesn't care about that cat. She really doesn't.
was surprised. She's like, so, but she wants me to like. I still have her gabapentin, so hi Karen. Yes, I missed you, Bam. How you been? What was I saying? Dude. Well, her weight, like the doctor would like her to. I said that since she's had her like nails done and her checkup, like she's actually like put a bit of weight on. Like her nails were growing. Like Sam's nails are fine, but BBJ.
I doubt that. I doubt that. Sam's been doing that thing of doing like a guitar strumming motion on the cabinets. That something's going on there. I don't know what's going on there, but that's not normal. That's not normal for him to do that. Like there's something going on with his paws. How would she know that his paws are fine unless she takes him to the vet?
Like will not let me cut her nails, and she like stresses too much, and her nails grow quicker, and like she doesn't scratch as much as Sam, so like her nails were growing quicker, and they were like starting to grow under. So I felt really bad about that, but like since her paws got taken care of and everything, like she's been eating better and like, you know, so I scheduled another appointment in like a month and a half, and she has to get her nails done again.
You know, I'm not an expert about how long it takes for a cat's nails to grow, but I'm sure it takes a while. So BBJ was in pain for a while. And everybody was begging her way back when, take the cat to the vet, and she just couldn't be bothered. Somebody actually paid her money to take the cats to the vet. She couldn't be bothered then either. I think she's trying to downplay this. The fact that, oh, they were starting to grow under. Now, I think they did grow under. But of course, she's never going to say that because that looks like straight neglect. By saying, oh, they were starting to grow under, it doesn't seem that bad. Chantal likes to downplay serious things and lie to people. So no, I don't believe that. That poor animal was in pain and you couldn't be bothered.
Again there, they want to see her again. And then I'm going to repeat the blood work in like 3 months or so. It's BBJ, but I call her BBJ lately just because of a joke. But anyway, so she's like, I'm like, what is like, I'm like, just by your experience, like I know how you can like sometimes tell for humans like how much time they have left and stuff like that. And then she's like, well, she's like, I've usually see, she's like, the oldest cat I've seen is like 23, 24. She's like, usually not usually they live to be like 16, 18 for a healthy weight cat, but like an overweight cat usually doesn't live to be very long. And I said, oh, chubby moose, we need to get you on a Peloton. Oh, can't lose my chubby moose. to obesity.
So she's concerned about Sam. What about BBJ? BBJ is older, but you can still extend her life by taking good care of her. I mean, she's not going to die tomorrow, I hope. But just because she's an older cat doesn't mean you can just write her off right now and focus on Sam. Ugh.
I can't lose my chubby moose to obesity and diabetes. So anyway, I'm gonna make an
What about BBJ? Why not be concerned for her too?
appointment for Chubby Moo and get his blood work done. And so BBJ, like her kidney levels, like or her thyroid is like typically a cat should be like between 20 and 40. So hers was like 41, but the doctor is not concerned of really about it, like overactive thyroid. But I was like talking about my doctor to the doctor about how I can like preserve her life expectancy, like so she can live forever. And she's like,
I don't believe that either. Because there was one recent live stream where Chantal made a very bad, I don't know if it's a joke or that was her honest thought, but she said that, and I quote, she said, BBJ already has 2 paws in the grave. And then Pete followed up with that with, what do we have to do to get the other 2 in there? I mean, Chantal and Pete are both hateful people towards BBJ. It's sickening. It's sickening. That poor cat has done nothing wrong, and they both are just hateful to her. Why? Why? If you love your cat so much, why would you make that statement? Oh, she's got 2 paws in the grave. I've had lots of cats in my life since I was 18 years old, Chantal. Never, ever did I say that about any of my cats. Wouldn't even think it.
repeat the blood work in like 3 to 4 months just to be sure that, because if her thyroid level does creep up, that's something that can shorten the life expectancy very quickly. So, hi, Echo Aries, Gail, Cat Peloton. Yes, yes, it is good. Yes, I'm glad I took her to the vet. So you guys were right about that. Of course, and I was gonna take her. I just don't like people fucking down my throat. Like, you're a bad cat owner because you're not taking her this month. Like, it's just bullshit, you know?
So you're basically holding off the vet visit, giving a middle finger to everybody. How selfish are you? How selfish and heartless are you? How dare you call yourself a cat mama with that attitude? You care about your cats so much, but you're going to be a selfish, selfish creature and withhold taking them to the vet and getting them seen just to piss off your haters? What kind of attitude is that? Who are you to do that kind of thing to animals? Seriously, where's your head at? Oh, I'm going to get back at my haters by punishing my own pets? Not getting them medical attention? You're sick.
I know I'm a good cat owner.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I have my cat on a diet and he's become a pig. Acts like I'm starving him. Oh no, Nikki D, he's having treat withdrawals. Your cat was 31? What? Oh my god, maybe BBJ. I don't know. I think she's living just to spite Pete's. I swear. I always say, I think you're living just to spite Pete's. I swear.
You know, it hurts my heart so much to see that her cat's living in all that squalor, the filth. It hurts. I got mine 2 over here, and I love them to death. They're both from the streets, and I took them in. Booger and Sparky. I love my boy and my girl. They eat before I eat. I make sure they have everything they need. It hurts my heart to see those cats living like that. And it angers me to no end whenever I see the aggression that Pete gives to BBJ, the hatred that man has for that cat. I just want to walk up to him and get in his face and say, what has she ever done to you? Why are you acting like that? It doesn't make any sense to me. You got problems with Chantal and you got problems with her name, don't call her by BBJ, call her by Casey if that helps. But if you got aggression for Chantal, take it out on Chantal, not on this poor animal. But maybe that's why he does it, because he's too cowardly to go to Chantal and say what he really feels. So he takes out his aggression on BBJ, just being rude and talking the way that he does to BBJ. Horrible.
Yeah, so that was good news. That was good news. Um, what else was wrong with her? Nothing. I don't think there's nothing wrong with her. She's so adorable. Yeah. So BBJ, she's an old senior. Chantal, only you know when your cats need a vet appointment. Yes, this is very true. Well, not really. I mean, like she was due for like technically she was due for a checkup. Actually, all her shots
She's been overdue.
are up to date now and everything, so that's good. I'm glad I got it done. So it's done, done, done. My friend cat was 22 and he had to get put to sleep last month. Aw, sorry, Karen. I'm gonna look for signs for her too, like just to see like when she stops eating and stuff like that. And I'm gonna have to do that. It's gonna be really hard, but everyone has to go through that, you know.
Instead of looking for signs of her impending death, try to look for ways to extend her life and make her life comfortable. How about that? Can you do that? Knowing that she's an older cat, why don't you, as her cat mama, since you love her so much, why don't you do everything in your power, Chantal, to make her life as comfortable and pleasant as possible? Keep the house clean to where the environment is clean. Don't smoke in front of her. Don't make her breathe dirty, stinky air. Take the garbage out. Make sure she has the food that she needs, the medical care that she needs. Make her last days happy. I don't know how many she's got left, but she's been there with you, for you, for over almost 20 years. Do the right thing by her. Give her the love and the care that she deserves, not the leftover love that you have after you give all of your attention to Natter. It's so strange to me that you're over there crying and whining about how much you want to be loved and you're looking for it in strange men. What about the love in your own house? VJ loves you so much. You can't be bothered. You got love around you right now. You're not taking care of it. You keep chasing after men, looking for love in men. Pets give you unconditional love. You can't put a price on it. You can't put a price on it. But you can't be bothered with that cat. It's such a shame. You don't deserve her. You don't deserve the love that she has to give you because you don't value it and you don't value BBJ or Sam.
I don't even want to think about it. She hates the treadmill? Yeah, I do. I know, Echo. Me too. I don't know. I think it's just like I haven't touched it. I don't touch it. I banged it like once. I was like, ah. But I think the cleanser I bought was really good. The saline cleanser. Hi, Jen. I'm feeling a bit better right now. Yeah. Where have I been all day? Sleeping. Sleeping and just online and checking messages and like well no, I haven't even checked my text messages. Like if you texted me, I have not checked my text messages, so I apologize. I will get back to you later. I'm so like oh I like bugs. You're not blocked bugs. I don't want to block bugs. I'm so sorry, Beezer B. What happened to Beezer B? Hi Beezer B. And Jen, hello, thank you. And you don't turn it or whatever? Nope. More OnlyFans? Oh my god, Beezer B, I'm so sorry. I just seen your friend passed. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. A lot of my love life on there. What do you think? I upped the price to $25 or 20 bucks. Was it 20 bucks or 25 bucks?
25.
I don't even know. But I did that so that like I still have to I haven't checked my email either really actually from OnlyFans. They emailed me back. I emailed support and I was like, hey, people are like leaking my shit. They're stealing my shit, like and putting my nudes on like other websites. And they're like, I'm so sorry about that. We take that very seriously. We will look into it. So I have to like actually like I don't know, like if you guys have any links of where all my stuff is, just if you could send it to me.
If you care about that so much, then you do the work and you take action. Don't Don't make your abusers do the work for you. It's your deal. You handle it. And if you're charging people 25 bucks a month, you should handle it. You're charging a lot of money for not much.
It would be greatly appreciated. If you don't, that's fine, but I will do some researching myself, I guess, but I just don't really have time.
You got the time. You're just lazy. You want everybody else to do the work for you. So I guess it really doesn't matter that much to you, or you do something about it.
That's okay, Echo, no problem. My surgery is at 7. Definitely, and we are here for you. You'll be okay. Don't be scared. We also need to increase membership fees. You think so? My boyfriend's papa just passed away and he can't go to his hometown for the taxes aren't going away. Actually, it's being taken care of, so I actually feel, yes, arrangements are made, everything is taken care of, just, yeah. Messed up because of the vaccine. Passport and Saskatchewan and Ontario are both like gone. We can't eat at restaurants. I'm not putting up with people's shit in here anymore. If you're negative and you hate me, go away. We'll just stick with the hug box. Are you guys okay? The hug box that's here right now, are you guys okay with having fun and beezing or what? In a positive way? Or what? Hi, Maggie. I'm not saying people can't make jokes. You can make jokes, but
See, here's the irony of her hug box. Right now, at this moment, she's saying, I want a hug box and no negativity. But y'all just wait. Dee Dee is on her way back to the trap house. I don't know exactly when she's going to arrive, but when she does arrive, Chantal is going to snap again. And you know what's going to happen when she snaps? She's going to be online raging about Natter for the 4,000th time. And she's going to be crying. And she's going to come back to her hug box and cry and whine and bitch about that. And nobody in the hug box is allowed to criticize her. Nobody's allowed to comment on this situation. All you're supposed to do is just sit quietly, pay your $5 and listen to her and be her therapist that pay her to listen to her whine, cry, and bitch. That's your job. You are paying for her mock therapy session. She'll never go to real therapy where she has to pay for a therapy session with somebody who's trained to help her that can give her solid advice for her situation. No, she wants a webpage where you pay her to listen to her cry, whine, and bitch. It's a situation that's been going on for a while and it's going to continue.
you guys know I like to make jokes and bees and laugh at myself, but it's a little different when you're being that's so vile. That's not even legal. Like, he's gonna get in shit, don't worry. Hi, Agnes. Hope you're all having a beautiful day. You too. Please hug my box. Self-righteous and like giving me grief every fucking day, negative, 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 and then shares my nudes. Oh yeah, you're real fucking righteous, you piece of shit. Go to hell. Fucking creep. Yeah. I'm sticking up for myself from now on. I'm not taking fucking shit from people anymore. Hi, Shay!
I'm not putting up with it anymore, but yet she's not going to do the work to go after people. She's asking other people to point her in the direction of where those people are. So again, how much do you really care about this?
Me Link. Oh, it's Sarah Jane. I love you more. Hopefully, a puppy kitten. Roman thing we all heard from his own mouth. It's loving each other, trust himself. I think he's boring. Yeah, Roman is. But keeping it real with Sandy and Age. Hello. Is my phone bad? I think it's just like. Wait. So. I mean, I really wish I wasn't dealing with all this other legal shit. Like, I really wish I wasn't. I started watching a girl tattoo. like a berry coulis. One thing I really needed to do, I missed it. I forgot about it. Oh, I need someone to keep. I need a fucking assistant, like somebody. Somebody manage.
Well, that would do no good. Even if you had an assistant that kept track of everything you need to do, someone could tell you, Chantal, you have this appointment, this thing, this thing, this thing. But the hard part for you is actually getting you to do it. So what's the point of having an assistant if you're not going to do anything? You just sit at home all day. What's the point? You have a bunch of planners. You should be using them.
With my appointments and everything, because I fucking hate managing my own life. At the same time, I don't like people telling me what to do, but not telling me what to do, but somebody who would just like, here's what you need to do, here's what you need to do. You know, like an actual secretary. Like, I want a secretary.
You would never listen to them.
Pay you $2,000 a month for a fucking secretary. That would never be enough. Why am I the best?
Abra says, guess you bought all those dollar store planners for nothing. Yep, she sure did. Just like the Amberlyn Reed buying 1 million journals she's probably never written a single thing in.
Bank. No, I don't need the bank. Sorry. I don't need the bank. Oh, okay. So just, yes. Go ahead. Thank you. Yes. That's all right. Okay, maybe we'll go to the Dollarama too to see if we need anything for my next friggin' OnlyFans photo shoot. What theme should I do for my OnlyFans photo shoot next?
Oh, look at her. So here's Miss Mama. She's charging $25 now for OnlyFans, and she's going to the dollar store for props. Oh my God. Not that there's anything wrong with being creative at the dollar store. I'm just saying. She is charging top dollar prices and she's getting cheap with her photo shoots. Wow.
I'm gonna set up scenarios. You're gonna see. It's gonna be. You always try to hide the pain. Make. I want to use the can of butter to make cookies or like red velvet cookies. Does anyone? I think I'm gonna look up a recipe for red velvet cookies and make cannabis red.
So are you going to waste another ounce of green to make another batch of canna butter? Because the first batch, you burned that one.
Velvet cookies tonight.
Wasting all that green for nothing.
She'll get a hold on you. Weighed myself the last time it was 330, back to 338 from 350, so that's good.
You're not losing weight. Stop that. Stop lying to people. You are not 338, ma'am. No, you're not. You were a size 5, 6X, and you're about 500 pounds. Why can't you say it? Why can't you tell us the truth? We know you've gained a lot of weight, Chantal. A lot of weight. That's why you need inpatient treatment for your eating problem, because you're not the person you can be left alone with food. You go nuts. You're an emotional eater, you're a binge eater, and you smoke the green, which is the stupidest thing ever if you have an ED, because all you're doing is juicing up that need to eat. When you do that, you and green and an ED, disaster, absolute disaster. You're not 338. You guys notice that when she talks about her weight, it's always in the 330s. I don't know why she's obsessed with that number, but she is. There's nothing over 330, 340. She always stays in that number. So in all this time, she's never gained a single pound. Never. Even though she'll eat like 6, 7, 8,000 calories at a time. How is that possible? Answer, it's not.
I weighed myself, was it last night or the day before? And then, but like inches wise, I don't know. I'm feeling like, I don't know. Cut out carbonation? Yeah. Shooting the bees? Oh my God, that's so cool. I want to find a form of exercise I really enjoy so that I'll be motivated to do it. Like there has to be something I can do. Maybe I'll play badminton.
You don't like, and Chantal, you don't like exercise. You said that yourself. You can't even be bothered to do a 5-minute walk at the park. I've said this many times. If you wanted to walk, just walk. You can spend a couple $100, buy yourself a treadmill, and just walk on the treadmill in the comfort of your own home. And that way you could walk anytime you wanted. You don't have to rely on the weather and the temperature. You can just walk on the treadmill. Girl, you can't even be bothered to do housework. There's a way to burn off calories and clean your house. Win-win. Can't be bothered to do that. So if you can't be bothered to clean your house, and if you can't be bothered to take a simple 2-minute walk, exercise is not going to happen with you.
I mean, all your dreams. Yes, exactly, Karen. It's good to feel good about yourself on the way. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what body positivity is all about. It's not about celebrating being.
You're not body positive. You're not living in that truth. You're not. You want to live in that truth. You want to not care what people say about you, but everything about you screams you're not happy with yourself. You come on camera using filters, all kinds of filters. You have an anxiety about going out in public and people seeing you for who you really are. I mean, you'll go to the park and sit in your car and wait for nobody to be around just to get out of the car. So you're not living in the truth of being body positive. You're not comfortable with yourself, Chantal.
Obese and unhealthy. That's not what it is. It's about allowing yourself to love yourself while working on yourself. You're allowed to do that.
But you never work on yourself.
You know? So absolutely. We done a lot of self-reflection and everything just by, like, rescheduling my appointments and just every day little self-care things. It doesn't have to be a big thing, you know?
I notice she's going for everything that's easy. Like going to get the tattoo, easy. Going to get a piercing, easy. She's not going for the hard stuff. Exercising, it's a little bit harder. You got to keep it that. You got to keep doing it. Eating healthy, that's a little bit harder. She's not going for the hard stuff. It's all like simple stuff. Oh, I'm going to get my nails done. I'm going to get a tattoo. I'm going to get a piercing. Those are things that other people do to her. But she's not focusing on anything she could do for herself. It's all stuff that doesn't require any sort of work. I'm all for her making herself look pretty, putting on the makeup and doing her nails, but if you want to work on yourself, Chantal, you got to do the hard stuff too if you want any real changes to your life.
No. So, but he's in Montreal. He's in Montreal too. Dating apps, Elon. Okay, Francis got it. That I've told you that EG has shared your news and or I've sent you their discords. Please clear this up as I've not done that. Has got it that I've told you that EG has shared your nudes. Yeah, no, I haven't talked to Sleepy about anything, so for real. You owe a serious explanation, do you, boo? You deserve it. Yes. You can't visit. You can still, yeah, I can still work on myself, exactly. Barber and shave head, piece head, no! Melting candle, hanging skin. Yeah, mine is like saggy a bit, but it doesn't really bug me that much. I don't know. Appreciate all you beezers. Yes, Lime Jello.
I reveal this much. Somebody, and I'm not saying who, sent me some of the photos from her OnlyFans, and I could tell by looking at the photos that a lot of Photoshop got used. So she's over here saying, oh, like, this doesn't bother me. Well, apparently it bothers you enough that you did some Photoshop on yourself. You made yourself look a lot smaller than what you are. So again, where's this body positive thing come in?
Go nuts. Ban. or I don't know, maybe the farms. I don't know. He has good teeth, but he has good. I don't. Yes, he does. But
Oh, the biggest Beezer says, okay, how about a maid photo shoot and clean the cat food up off of your floor? That will get everyone going. Yeah, the last live streams that I've seen Chantal do, when she's sitting at her desk and when she gets up, you can see cat food right there by those dresser drawers, a bag of cat food and cat food laying on the carpet, and it's been there for days. So again, how is she being a good cat mama? Just letting the dishes lay there filthy like that?
actually, I haven't seen his teeth. But I don't really care. Like as long as they're not like rotten and smelly. If they're crooked, that doesn't really bug me. If a guy has like crooked teeth, as long as they're really clean, I don't care. You know. They said they signed in with someone's OnlyFans account to stream it. Because so that people will have to pay more if they want to fucking steal my shit. Just wannabes.
And do you think that that $25 is going to stop people, the trolls, from getting your photos? It won't. It really won't. And at the same time, you're shooting yourself in the foot, because the people that were very happy to pay the $10, they're not trolls. You're basically making them want to quit your OnlyFans because they can't afford that much. So for the sake of your hatred for a few trolls, you're going to punish everybody?
Really? You think so? Hi, how you doing? Okay, let me go check it out. I'm gonna be right back, and I'll.
And she's out of the car.
I have a sports bra.
This is tacky. Why are you taking your shirt off in public like this? So
I
unnecessary.
smell like CK1. See, I have my sports bra. EG has been nothing but like super fucking abusive. And honestly, the fact that they were in my chat this whole time and like and then stealing my nudes and shit, just fucking like fuck off. That really actually fucking bothers me. I went to Reitman's. I actually don't want anybody like even remotely abusive in my chat anymore. Like I'm
You know, for Chantal, anybody that comes into her chat saying anything that resembles truth, you're being abusive. You're being a bully. She just wants you to sit there and agree with everything she says and everything she does. If you're not, then you're being abusive. This coming from the woman that constantly shames everybody. Age shaming, body shaming, gender shaming, shaming all over the place. But yet nobody else is allowed to speak their minds or their opinions about anything.
I can't. I'm sorry. I'm just blocking everybody. And if that bothers you, then don't be here anymore to go into my settings and go unblock undeserving abusive people. I'm not doing it. So yeah. And like also like defending like EG would just come in here and be like, go ask for a refund, go watch or report for drug use, report for whatever. Like fuck, why am I gonna have this person in my chat? Like why did I not block your ass a long time ago? Goodbye. Fuck. Like that's fair. Thank you.
You know, I'm going to cut this off here. We're almost at an hour. I think that's plenty. So what do you say to this person who calls herself a cat mom, but lets her cats get to a state of neglect just because she's striking back at the haters? What kind of pet owner, whether you have a dog, a cat, a hamster, a bird, what kind of a real loving pet owner who cares anything about their pet would neglect their pet just out of hatred for other people, just to get back at other people and get under their skin? That is so evil and petty. And yet this is Chantal we're talking about. This is her that we're talking about. She's saying, oh, I never took my cat to the vet just to get back at the haters. Well, the haters are still here. We're still saying what we want to say. That hasn't changed. Maybe for the moment you're not speaking to Natter and you took the cat to the vet, and thank you for doing that. But the fact of the matter is, whatever suffering that BBJ has suffered all this time could have been prevented had you done what you needed to do as her cat mother. But you didn't. You're such a vile, evil creature that you let things get so bad with BBJ that the vet had to actually shave the mats off the back of her legs and clip the nails that were growing, that basically grown into her pads. That makes me want to vomit. So that's it for this video, y'all. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going to go ahead and post it to my channel. Everybody take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.